Rodriguez, and today we will do one of our first video reviews on our products. And today I will show you the difference between our standard buffer and new model of slightly safer type of buffers that usually guys use for LARPs and for different activities like Jagger and ATC. Okay, so what we have today. Here you can see our standard sword, 90 centimeters length. So it's standard swords that we usually produce for guys who do different activities like HMB. So it's like sword for practice. It's pretty heavy, it's pretty taut. So it's like for guys who do armor fights, and before they go to armor fights they usually training with something similar and close to their real weapon or real armor. So for these swords you need special protection that will make your practice safer. Okay, so what materials we usually use for production of such beautiful swords? Okay, I have here a special PVC pipe, so it's pretty tough, you can see, so it's really hard to bend it with arms, with hands. So, and we use a special technical foam that we usually wrap on this PVC cord. So we do like this. It's look like you make something like shawarma, or you roll the blunt. If you know how we do it, you will be good in production. We can hire you on our production. Okay, so we do it in couple layers, so it's have thickness like on the real sword, so it's pretty good looking and pretty fat rolling. And then we cover everything in our special coverage, add the rubber crossguard and close the pommel to make it a little bit safer. Okay, so we're good with it. One more time I'll show you. This is our rubber crossguard, and here you can see the closed pommel that protect your opponents, your guys from the injuries. Okay, so and what's the difference between these two swords? And I will show you on the example. Here we have our standard buffer, so it's pretty light. Yeah, it's also bent, but yeah, it's bender more than our standard sword, but I will explain you why. Because we use another types of materials to produce these swords. So what we use, if you remember, I show you that for our standard sword we use a pretty round, pretty taut pipe. For the buffers we use this type of fiberglass rod. So it's pretty, it's thin, but it's pretty hard to bend too. So it's like really cool core for these swords. Also, we use a special wrapping, so it's like thicker foam. It's technical foam too. It's a little bit thicker, and as you can see, it's go like sandwich. So here is couple layers that gluing between each other and make like this pretty good pillow. Okay, and then we just like put our rod inside and wrap it with this technical foam. Also, we use different additional materials to make it more protective, more safer. As example, we use caoutchouc to make our tip more protective. So we just add a layer of this caoutchouc on the sword, and you can stab it with the sword and don't care about you can injure someone. So you will not make holes in your opponent. So it's protective caoutchouc, really thick as you can see, and it's pretty good bending, so it's like good for stabbing. And also we use a special coverage for the pommel. So you can see here we can like pretty big pommel, pretty good covered. So for this part of the sword we use EVA material, so it's also look like rubber. It's pretty taut and it's holds the shape of the pommel, so it's like little bit rounded spheric shape of this part of the sword. Okay, so as you can see, it's a huge difference between the swords. Also, we can understand it in the weights between the sword, because this one is weighed almost 160 grams, so almost half of kilogram. It's pretty heavy sword. It's about, I think, about 16.6 ounces. And this one is about 316 grams, so it's about 10-11 ounces. So it's a huge difference, and these swords are pretty lighter, much protective and much safer. So also I want to show you another type of the sword. So if you can see, we have here like a flat blade, so flat blade sword. We also have our buffers that you guys call, it's something like bed type of the buffers, because they are rounded blade, so you can see it's a round blade. Also, we use the same materials to produce the swords, same core, same foam, but in this case we wrap it like in the standard sword, so we make like wrapping around the core. Also, we have here protective pommel, and I don't know if you will see it, but here we have our reinforced tip, so you can also stab it with this sword and do not worry about the injury someone. So here like a fat cap that covers the tip of the sword. And another one model, also like bad style, but it's have like shorter handle for guys who love like swords with normal handle for his hands. And another one, what I additionally want to show you, it's something like our side projects, our showcase of our possibilities and what we can do with our standard items. Okay, so here you can see something like our standard sword. Okay, so what we have changed here. First of all, we add this like soft protective pommel, add a special wrapping of the handle, so it's like something like you use for the usual rockets for tennis. It's helped to make grip more tighter and provides these cases when your arms is sweat and it slipped out from your hands. Also here you can see a special pocket that we produce for these guys. Is something like pockets for sensors, because these guys use these swords for a game, so you can hit each other and have something like health bar, and if someone hit you, this health bar will lower, and if you have 0 health, you will lose. So for this case they asked us to make a special pocket with zip lock, so you can see here. So additionally they just put sensor here, lock it up, and you can see we have here a special small pocket for the zipper, so it's prevent injuries and add some safety for the sword. And as you can see, also we add here a special closed zipper, so it's prevent for opening. And that's just a showcase that we always ready to produce something interesting for you, not standard, maybe something custom. If you in searching of guys who can make something strange and something special, just ask us and we will do our products for you. Okay, so I think it's all for today. If you will have questions, you always can write us. So we will put some our social media where you can contact us, and just come and take our cool items. Okay guys, bye. I need to go make some coffee. Okay.